Maybe we need to have some sort of legislation that requires Constitution Alive and biblical citizenship training in our schools. And that's how we get things turned around.
I have questions. So let's talk semantics. Are we talking biblical citizenship, which would be the inside out, upside down kingdom of God that should be the focus, not America and American ideologies? Because the Bible has nothing to do with America. It's all about the kingdom of God, so that would kind of defeat the purpose. Or is it biblical citizenship, which, I mean, I was born here and already have citizenship, so why would I need a class for it? And quite frankly, anyone who immigrates here to be a citizen are probably more knowledgeable on citizenship because have you looked at these questions? And at that point, we are talking about a government or civics class, which is already offered in most high schools that I know of. And if you're going to call for biblical citizenship as a required curriculum, who is making the standards for it? Is it like Common Core where you have a subject, then a bunch of requirements on how to grade whether a student is competent? Or is it more like a pass-fail class that you either get it or don't? Or maybe a test that you only need like a 70% to pass or something? And who the heck is deciding what that curriculum is? I mean, obviously I know what they expect, what the curriculum is, but what decides which beliefs we teach? Or which Bible translation we're using? KJV, NIV, NRSV, all the V's? Or which denomination does it follow? Is it Southern Baptist, United Methodist, Presbyterian? Like, what's the measuring standard? Because every denomination is going to have different practices and beliefs, like how many times you go underwater for baptism, if they even do submersion. Or communion, are we just doing crackers and grape juice, or are we going the full mile with feet washing, a potluck, and then crackers and juice? And even if there was a decision on which denomination, there's differences within the denomination. Like, I grew up Grace Brethren, but my church wasn't the same as the other Grace Brethren church in the area. Mine had hymns and head coverings, and women wore full-length skirts, and kids were homeschooled, none of which I followed. I have no idea why we went to that church. But the other Grace Brethren church was contemporary, and people came wearing whatever, and kids went to public school. Like, which one is the right one? Or maybe we do it by the Nicene Creed, but even that has problems because I can't tell you how many Christians think Catholics aren't real Christians. And what do we do about anyone who isn't a Christian? Are we going to teach their beliefs as citizenship to that particular group? Like Quran citizenship or Tanakh citizenship, or I don't know, civic citizenship for atheists. And if we're forcing everyone to take the Christian biblical citizenship, what are we gonna do if they refuse? Fail them out of school or not let them graduate? My background is teaching, and I was going to teach in public school, so there's a lot here I have questions about. And there are reasons we don't have Bible classes or prayers led by teachers. You're a government employee, and as an employee of the government, you give up certain rights. And to be frank, it's incredibly selfish of a teacher to put their needs in front of the needs of their students.